What's going on, people? Jaye Black here. You know, I've had some stuff on my mind for a little while, and I want to speak on it. Now, you see the title of this video, and it means pretty much exactly what I'm speaking about. And it has more to do with what I have noticed with my channel and with some of these other guys' channel as well. Now, I may not comment on a lot of people's videos, or I'm maybe not in their chat room, but occasionally from time to time, I go and see what's going on. Now, I noticed the trend. I noticed that you have a lot of females who want to pretend and act like they're so much more different than the women that we speak about in our videos, but they go and they display the same behavior. They don't know when to really look themselves in the mirror and figure out who they are before they go commenting in chat rooms and comment sections trying to act like what we're saying don't affect them. But let me just say this. I think that we have become entertainment to some of them. I think that these women know exactly who and what they are, but they'll come around because they see a lot of men around. When they see a lot of men around, they say, oh, there's a lot of thirst that I can get from these guys. Now, sometimes it may work out for them, but sometimes it won't. They will be rejected, you know, like a dunk, like a LeBron James backboard ball slap, a block or whatever. I call it a ball slap because basically just slapping out the hand. Anyway, a block, you know. But anyway, basketball terminology. And I see that, like, this, and I made a video about this. I talked about the manosphere groupies that have started to circulate for almost a year now. And I said this at the end of last year. I said, you know what? You're going to start seeing more and more women coming around seeking attention. They're not really seeking to soak in the dialogue. They're just looking to conversate. They're looking for somebody to date, to be in relationships with. But that's not what I'm seeking, and I'm pretty sure that's not what a lot of you dudes are seeking. Some of y'all are. Some of y'all low key, y'all want relationships. Y'all don't care if a chick has kids with a white dude, or you know, she got kids by 3 or 4 different men. But you still willing to dig into that dusty crate to see if you can find something that is, you know, authentic and real. But what you're gonna find is a lot of fakery. You're gonna find a lot of people, especially these chicks, that aren't real, that aren't authentic. They want to tell you that they're different, but there's nothing different about them. All you got to do is ask questions. I ask a lot of females questions because females want to contact me behind the scenes. Female want to act like they're different, but because I'm a type of guy, I like to ask questions. I've always been that way. I ask questions. I want to get inside your head, and they normally always turn out to be exactly what I thought they were. And I'm pretty sure y'all have seen it too. These women also don't like to compete with other women. They see women in male spaces. They'll be cool with them once, and then they be mad at them the next moment. That's how they operate. They're jealous of other women, and they want all the male attention for themselves. But what they find out is we're not thirsty like that. See, I'm red pill to the core. I'm not trying to get into no relationships. I'm not trying to get married. You may see a few women in my chat room, but that's about it. You might even see a female or two that's a moderator. And I also want to say that some of you females, I tolerate you because you donate here and there, but that's about it, okay? No thirst is being given to any of you heifers who come into these male spaces seeking attention, trying to soak it up like a sponge. You really don't learn anything. You're not applying it to your life because your life is dysfunctional. And we all see it. You can't hide it. You know? So me being red pill to the core, I opened up my platform. Some of y'all have seen it. I have opened up my platform. And I have seen females come and go. I've seen females pretend like they support what I do. They listening to the message. But when they're not getting enough attention, When I'm not showing them any thirst, they go on to other dudes' platforms, seeking what they're not getting at home. And some of these chicks will claim to be married or in relationships. I don't think so. If you're happy in your relationship, you wouldn't be seeking the approval of men you don't know. Dudes that you would have made fun of a couple years ago. Do y'all realize that a lot of these chicks would have made fun of us a couple years ago? Micto, what is that? Are you gay? That sounds very gay to me. A whole bunch of men getting together talking about how they don't like women. See, if they would actually listen instead of looking at video titles and looking at comments in the comment section, what they will realize is that we're only speaking our truth the way we speak it. We can only speak from our experiences. Now, I'm not speaking for every dude who claims to be red pill, because some of these guys are fraudulent and fake. Some of these guys have issues beyond whatever it is going on. But I just see these chicks come and go, man. These chicks looking for as much thirst and attention as they can find. They claim to be in relationships. They claim to have such a great life. But why are you always in a chat room full of men? But you would have made fun of us just a couple years ago. You would have laughed at us. But now you're all up on us. Talking about, I'm different than all the other women. He's not talking about me. I know, we are talking about you, and you prove it every single day. There are literally chicks who they have come to my platform, probably others too, under the guise that they are supportive, but all they are is people trying to manipulate things, trying to compete with other women, and when it don't work out, they go to everybody else. That's what you see. And I keep it pushing. Men are walking away from traditional heifers. When I say traditional heifers, I mean now, it's not traditional women as far as wives and, long-term girlfriends and women you're raising your children. I'm talking about long-term heifers who've been doing nothing but going out and throwing their box to every dude they find attractive. Screwing dudes at the workplace. Okay? Screwing their best friends, husbands, and boyfriends. Okay? Sleeping with women, sleeping with men, sleeping with both. They have no morals. Their moral compass is broken, but they want to come to us like they're so much different. But some of these girls don't even have a man. You're not even married, but how you different? Now, I will say this though. You do got chicks though, who they claim to be married, but they're always on YouTube. Have y'all seen that? You got chicks that will be making videos on Google Hangouts for 8, 10 hours, 15 hours talking about they got a man, but why are you on YouTube all day? Why are you on Facebook all day? But you claim you got this great life, which I call bullshit. Because as soon as you upload a video, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, here they go in the comment section. You ain't got no life. You're looking for somebody to save you. Okay? You're looking for somebody who's better than what you got at home. Because the dude you're with is a sucker and a simp. You don't want anything to do with him. You just tolerate him. You tolerate him. You want to kick him to the curb too, but he pays the bills. He's that dumb to sit up there and pay your bills. When you don't care about him, you can't wait to get rid of him. You're seeking a replacement. That's why you're on social media all day. I'm telling you, man, the attention seeking and slurring is at an all-time high, and I warned y'all about this. Now, again, I do have females on my platform, but they come respectful and they are submissive to me. Let me tell you something. Any of these chicks that get out of pocket, y'all already know I beam them out the chat. I beam them out the comment section. I don't play games with dysfunctional chicks, man. I really don't. But when women come to my chat room and you see them there for the long haul, they're not just there for a little while, pretending like they care about what I'm saying. They are submissive and they are docile, and they understand that having a strong man speak logic and speak values to them, that actually works. They're actually willing to do so. But you will see chicks come and go because they're not really about that life. They're not about being a good woman. They're just about getting attention. They're dealing with a simp, and they know the guy they're with is a simp. They don't like spending time with him. They look for every excuse to get on Facebook, to get on YouTube. They'll tell they'll make up all types of lies just to, just so they can get on YouTube, just so they can get on Facebook, Instagram. Dude be calling their phone off the hook, but they on IG Live and they on IG Live, sitting up there commenting to people, and dude blowing the phone up. And she's ignoring him because she knows he ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you're a red pill, man, when you're totally 100% red pill, when you're a man going your own way, you see things for what it is. And again, there are certain people I tolerate because they donate here and there. But at times, I get enough. I say enough is enough, and it's time to move on. And I have done that. I have moved on from people who have donated to me, who have shown support here and there, because I feel like it's for the best of me, them, and the whole platform in its entirety. Because you don't want disingenuous people around you. You don't want people around you who are just seeking attention, people. And that's the biggest takeaway you can take from this, is that you have a lot of these chicks, man, they claim to be different, but there's nothing different about them. And the only thing you have to do is ask them the right type of questions in the right type of way.